Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to VA Friday. So today we're going to be talking about the new county loan limits that were announced a couple weeks ago, sort of. So I'll clarify in just a little bit but we got to get into our dad joke first. Dad joke today is Christmas theme, of course, and it is, why was the snowman looking in the bag of carrots? Why was the snowman looking in the bag of carrots? Because he was picking his nose. Picking his nose. Anyway, all right, so a couple weeks ago, the FHFA announced the new county loan limits for 2025. Now, county loan limits really matter, and they vary based on the county, whether they're high cost or low cost or somewhere in between. And they vary if they're in between as well. So it's a range of numbers depending on the county and things like that. How this impacts loans and things like that, it determines if you're above the county loan limit. If your loan is going to be above the county loan limit, that means you're going to be a jumbo loan, which it's a different set of requirements versus a non-jumbo loan or underneath the jumbo limits. So that's the main thing when it comes to normal loans. However, the thing that obviously we got to talk about is how does this impact the VA county loan limits? So in the past, for I don't know how long, VA always matches the FHFA county loan limits, meaning they will also adhere to the county loan limits as well. Now, the thing is, the VA has not announced if they are following the FHFA county loan limits just yet. And I'm 99% sure they will, but they just haven't said it yet. So once they announce that, then we're all good. Now, what does this mean? What it means for the buyer, for any VA buyer, is that they have that much more of their VA loan to use. Now, this does not impact those who are only going to have one VA loan at one time. They did away with the county loan limits for a single purchase years ago in 2019. So if you're only buying one house or you're going to own one house at one time, county loan limits do not apply to you whatsoever. So what are the new county loan limits? So the new county loan limits range from 806,500 to let me show you. Let me share my screen. To about 1.29209. So really, this is the number you guys get. This is the low end number, the 806,500, and then this is the high cost area number. So this is as high it will go, 1.209. So it went up about $40,000 on around $40,000 to $60,000 on, and I think about $40,000 to $80,000 on all ends. So this is kind of gives you an idea of how much the county loan limits are going up every year. It's about on average about $50,000, which is pretty nice. So it just gives you guys an idea of how much the county loan limit has changed. Again, when it comes to VA buyers, again, if they're only going to have one house at one time, like if they're going to be contingent, they're going to sell the house before buying the new one. County loan limit, VA county loan limits do not apply to them. However, it does apply to them if they are going to have more than one VA loan at one time. So for those who are going to have more than one VA loan at one time, they're considered partially entitled. And what this new county loan limits will do for them, it gives them a little bit more VA to use. So that gives them the ability to use more of their VA loan, and hopefully in their next purchase, they may come in less of a down payment, or they don't have to come in any down at all. So that's what makes it really cool. Again, this is on the low cost end. So I'd say about 80% of the counties in the US are on that lowest county loan limit. There's places like Hawaii, San Diego, Pierce County who are in the millions, not millions, in the million or above. So that gives a lot more buying power for those, or a lot more, I shouldn't say buying power, but eligibility for those to buy more. Anyway, that is all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. Nuke out.